Friday's summit will be the last big meeting in NATO's old Brussels building before its international staff and 29 embassies move to a new $1.5 billion headquarters in June. But the same challenges remain. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg said Thursday the primary focus would be what he called Moscow's dangerous behavior.
This includes the illegal and illegitimate annexation of Crimea, the destabilization of eastern Ukraine, meddling in democratic processes, cyber attacks and disinformation.
Foreign ministers will also discuss security in the Middle East and North Africa, especially Iraq.
We are currently planning for a training mission of several hundred. They will train Iraqi instructors and help build Iraqi military schools.
Newly confirmed US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is scheduled to attend the meeting. President Donald Trump, who has been critical of NATO, is expected at the Leaders' Summit in July.
On the one hand, we have President Trump's rhetoric, which wasn't always quite what NATO allies were hoping for. On the other hand, we have some very real commitments from the United States in the past few years, and a strong line or a stronger line on Russia now.
Enlargement is also on the agenda, with Ukraine pushing to join. NATO has offered measured encouragement.
I think those are very important and realistic goals, but I'm not going to hide from you that you have a lot of heavy lifting to do before you are ready for NATO membership. Important reforms have to be carried out. They are the reforms of defense institutions, the security institutions.
The conflict with Russia has driven Ukrainians' attitudes to NATO.
If you compare the public support to before the war with Russia and now, it almost doubled. So there's also a public support for that policy. Now again, as with many things in Ukraine, the devil is in the implementation. And if Ukraine manages to pull all the necessary human, financial resources and a proper coordination, then I think it has a success story to tell to its NATO partners.
Ukraine's admission would open up a new NATO border with Russia in a highly volatile region, and the process is expected to take years or decades. NATO's Secretary-General emphasized Thursday that dialogue with Moscow is crucial, and the organization is working towards a meeting of the NATO-Russia Council. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.